Barcelona can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
It's Levin!
Mampus!
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Dia malah juga.
There's a sharp little ball here. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Lah.
Camavinga. Caicedo. Now Foden. Guardiola. And this is Lewandowski. He's through here. And this is Messi. Can he finish?
Terus gembel.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Camavinga. That's a cute ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lenormand. He's given it away. Real chance! It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Serginho, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Guardiola. Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Now Foden. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Off the post! Neymar! Lewandowski.
Ngertian banget.
Nelson Semedo. And it's Douglas Luiz. And this is Messi. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Has a look and plays it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Musiala. Lenormand. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. And here's Luis. Musiala. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Foden. Foden! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ball's gone out of play.
Malah
And it's
dikasih.
Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Foden.
Ih,
He's not got that quite right. Camavinga. Musiala. Son Heung-min. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Douglas Luiz. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time.
Dah.
Son Heung-min has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. He shifted it to the flank.
Habrá 3
Serginho.
minutos de descuento.
Goes back,
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
looking for the run. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, played right into his path. Messi.
Ya ampun.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Se podrá ver a continuación.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're...
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vardiol. Tomori. Caicedo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Referee's given a throw. Messi. And it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. And Caicedo. Neymar. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Foden. Messi. Tomori. And it's Van Dijk. Out for a throw-in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Has a look up and drives it forward. In with the challenge. And he's managed to get free. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. Vardiol. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski.
Astaga.
Ball's gone astray. Takes a shot. And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Foden. And it's Caicedo. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it out wide. He has found the way through. Nice, terrific header. He will be livid with himself. Nelson Semedo. Lenormand. Euro. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. He's tried one!
Oh!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Hey!
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Onana is fouled. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Lewandowski. Sergio promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, I suppose, is when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 56, el dorsal 20.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Lewandowski. Messi. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Into the channel. Not the most accurate pass. Euro. Salamakers.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's not an especially good pass, that. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born...
Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. It's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Lewandowski! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Granit Xhaka. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Pete.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona penetrates. A mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Van Dijk. Lewandowski gets up. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up. Xhaka attempts a clearance. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
He won't be happy with that one. Granit Xhaka. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Just Lewandowski! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. It's run loose here. Akanji. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Kane. Vardiol. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And Messi! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
Messi! And again! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Kane getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's tried one! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Caicedo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Foden. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's having a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. Thinks one through. Foden. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two want to come. He's going for goal! And that's wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foden. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And this is Lewandowski. There's the header! And he couldn't keep it down.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the return pass. Shapes to shoot! Granit Xhaka. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Foden. And here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. Backward it goes. Foden. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Lewandowski!
Hey!
And he's missed it.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent.
Messi! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Marcó en el minuto 69.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
We'll talk about
Being Kane gets through. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Good chance here! Superb from Caicedo. He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Shoots! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Marcó en el minuto 79.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Kamavinga crosses it in. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Messi. Strokes it. And he's let fly. And he's steered it beyond the post. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Kamavinga. And he's had a hit!
Yes.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Será
actually.
reemplazado por el dorsal 56. Cambio de jugadores.
Van Dijk. Akanji. And it's Valverde. Salamanca's. Good running, strong and purposeful. Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. A promotion
playoff
sealed
friendly.
with a win. So Jim, how do you reflect on
5 4-1. Buset pemainnya. Tahu Lampard, buset Mendieta. Ustagurja. Buset Ronaldo. Alalah, ada Inzaghi lagi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Ini mah Sultan, coy.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Mbappe, cross goes in there, shapes to shoot! Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Cross flung in towards the middle. Vardiol. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Camavinga.
Sana sih.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking to play him in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Has a look and plays it forward. Vardiol. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post. Dida claims it without any fuss. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Ngertian banget, waduh.
That'll be a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a mistake! Van Dijk. Somewhat off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Donnarumma defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Raul. Foden. This ended up in no man's land.
Gol, man.
He's in space and looking for options. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Raul. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Buset,
It's a dressing
menyerang
room
aku.
that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mendieta has been caught there. It's foul.
Apa-apaan?
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Oh,
Legend of his time.
gila udah latihan banget
Finish of
bangke.
the highest order.
Bisa gitu tendangannya.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vardio. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. That's an errant pass. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm.
Susah banget gocek
Costa
bangke.
Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thinks about the shot. He's on it. Can he get away? Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Lampard goes short. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gila kan
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ngumpan siapa
Looks like the
lele?
rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ih, offset. Astaga.
And he shoots! Euphoria!
Belum.
Euphoria! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal
Barcelona
2.
find a position of real strength now.
El dorsal 21. Lampard.
Akanji,
Serán sustituidos
now Costa
por
Curta,
el dorsal 4. Messi.
and it's Alexander
El dorsal
Arnold.
97. Diego
Skriniar.
Renan. El dorsal
Mendieta,
37.
and it's
El
Messi.
dorsal 5.
Gaitska
El dorsal
Mendieta.
6.
Now, can they get him away?
Ampun.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it
Gila,
away.
sebenarnya kalah bangke.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Lewandowski.
Eh,
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander Arnold. Van Dijk.
Well, yet another
Gila,
interception
sebenarnya
and
sama
a show of anticipation to be commended.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Aubameyang.
Ampun.
Excellent interception. Gets a good foot in there.
Apa sih?
Now it's Aubameyang. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gak bisa nembak, anjir.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's picked his way through. Cross into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
And the shot! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eh?
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Camavinga. Now it's Aubameyang. He could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Gila,
Running
nyundulnya
on
nggak
one
bisa
side,
bang.
dogged defence on the other.
Cambio de jugadores.
Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's come to nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Skriniar. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. And the number on the board is 3.
Wow.
Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Aubameyang. And he's onside. He's got away. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Ayan. Sontolo yan.
And that is as far as it goes.
Aku nggak bisa
Barcelona
nyerang.
have very little in the way of
0-0.
excuses here. Simply having no answer to it. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Caicedo. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it!
No?
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Fernandez. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Messi. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Tomori. Van Dijk. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Saliba cuts it out. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Son Heung-min.
Indeed.
He's had it taken off him. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Messi.
Ih, goceknya susah amat ya.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Offside
Oh,
goblok.
that's a key interception. Messi. So what can they make of this?
Messi.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a cute ball. Now, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He won't be happy with that one.
Ada sih.
Can he get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration.
That is
Malah
an
dikasih
excellent
ke
defensive
temen.
intervention from the
Bodoh,
front man.
bodoh.
Oh, that's clever. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Fernandes for Messi. Can he get it through? And he's had it nicked away. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Dijaga dua orang.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. Vardiol has it in a wide position. Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Son Heung-min. Camavinga! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Fernandes. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Back into the middle, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Son Heung-min, Foden, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Tomori, and it's gone back to the keeper. Quarter of an hour into the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Looking to play him in. Some resolute defending there. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi just eases him off the ball. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Van Dijk. Fernandez. Messi. Caicedo. Played back in. He can run onto that. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Vardiol. And he's worked it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
يلا
And that's going to be a goal kick.
I wouldn't fancy playing up.
He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Foden is offering a right smile there.
And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Well, they can break here.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Son Heung-min. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kane.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Final
21,
checks on the touchline.
El
A
dorsal
change
7.
about to occur.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal
And he's
20.
being shifted off it. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Robertson. Son Heung-min, who played through for the wide man. And this Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
And that's it.
Yah, nyerah.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
This is Kane. Kane!
Shit.
That is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Over to the left. Passes short and sharp. And he skips past his man. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Tomori. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries from distance, it's loose and there's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Salbakers, a good-looking ball. Van Dijk kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour played. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vicious ball here. Spread neatly.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Still goalless at the moment. Here's the return pass. Caicedo. Guardiol. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. And that was nowhere near his best. Guardiol. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi receives it in a wide position. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tomori. Half an hour played now. And it's Son Heung-min.
Gol seketika.
Now it's Kane. Done delicately. Fernandez. Now it's Selmakers. Caicedo. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Kane is onto this. No, he's just misjudged that one. Donnarumma punts it upfield. It's a pretty
Umpan
weak
sopo
pass.
lele.
And it's Messi. Caicedo. Shot, tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the...
Oh no, what has happened here? Messi.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's worked it through. And this is Son Heung-min, and he's in on goal.
Pupi, udah ditembak, konyol,
He stood his ground
konyol.
brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Temps additionnel.
Alexander
une
Arnold.
minute.
Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Looking for the run. Alexander Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's another good win of the ball. Vardiol. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Kane. Camavinga. And it's Silamakers. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. And it's Caicedo. He's on it, can he get away? He's beaten the last man. He's in a great position here. Crosses it in, he's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Foot in. Salmakers. Caicedo. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Messi. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alexander Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Susah banget sih.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Son Heung-min. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and the
Umpan
opposition for chances.
siapa sih?
Caicedo. He is through here.
Iya.
Alexander Arnold. Messi. Messi
Ih,
going face to face with his great
bodohnya.
rival. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Kamavinga, Foden, Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. That has been slung wide. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Messi. Now the cross. Big header! And he's there to get it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement.
Van Dijk. And it's Sailamakers. Stood up well to him there.
Nutupin tulisannya banget.
Vardiol. Salamakers. Takes aim and crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. He's found a way through. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. And that has been cleared. And that is out of play.
Changement en cours.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tomori.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's the chance to counter. Salamakers gets into a good position. And that's definitely not his best.
Temps
No
additionnel.
unnecessary
Une
risks, and the game is petering out here. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Cher public,
Kalah lagi. Mingkem gundulmu, mingkem. Aduh. Lawannya yang jago-jago mulus.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Leverkusen against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader, too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Foden, and this is Messi. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Vardiol. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Probing pass. And he's picked it up out wide, delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. Caicedo with the clearance. Back into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Not the most convincing of passes. Reinders.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now, what about this cross? Caught offside that time.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Mbappe!
Buset.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi. Alva, and the shot!
Wow.
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Alvarez really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Foden. Tomori. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
That's just playing it safe. and
Oh,
simple.
ampun.
Great vision. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting, chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Pengertian.
Can he get it through?
Anjir.
Tomori cuts it out. Caicedo.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Reinders wins the duel this time. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Rashford. He's got away. Can he finish?
Yeah.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
There will be 1 minute.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be
I'm afraid
demanding
to
the
tell
same
you that
level
we're
of
expecting
intensity from
traffic
his
to be
team.
heavy after the
I
final
expect to
whistle
see
today.
the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mana sih?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Hakimi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. They're urging him. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance to deliver. He gets big. And that was very necessary. He's beaten the last, and the shot! It's hit the upright. No mistake. The second half off to a spectacular start. Son Heung-min duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Lewandowski. Messi!
Mampus!
Scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have
Pengertian.
ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe.
Pikir.
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's good play from him.
Mbappe, not one to pass up
Nah,
the chance to
that's-
run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength.
It's Son Heung-min! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He's looking wide. And it's Gavi. Tries to pass it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kamavinga. He's having a hit! There was plenty of power on that.
Ih,
Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Here comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Distributed tidily. Hakimi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi receives it in a wide position. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Up he
alah,
goes!
malah sungguh.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Threads one in. 5 minutes left on the clock.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Reinders kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Reinders. He's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both
Hey!
sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball swung in. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a great ball here. So that's it. It is all
Jadi
over.
imbang,
Good watch, more
kakak.
than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I'd like
Listen,
to
the
draw
more
your
this
attention
game
to
went
the
on,
screen
the
right
draw
now
was
for
always
information
likely
on
to be
our
on the
shuttle bus
card.
service.
So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's
Argentina kah? Siapa lagi nomor 22? Napoli. Lazio dong.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've... Decent shot! It's bounced back off the post. There it is! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pinches it off him, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Might be danger here. It's Lewandowski! That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Camavinga. Back into the middle. Opts to play it back. And Caicedo has a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Vardiol. Nicely intercepted. And it's Muller. Can he get it through? Oh, good take. Real chance! And here's the chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Alexander-Arnold. He's tried one! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi! Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. Played out towards the right wing. Big chance!
Asam.
He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the...
And the finish! Olise clears it away. And it's Caicedo. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
He's only too happy to take that back. 30 minutes gone. Foden knocks it into space. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. Takes a shot!
Orang gelam lah yuk. Astaga.
And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vardiol. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Caicedo. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, super ball. Fires it in low. That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Well, that's well seen too. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And he was quick to react. Messi. That is good alertness. Valverde. Muller to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this?
Orang dua.
Rice. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Muller. And it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Now they can clear their lines. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that is out of play. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, no, that was not going to make it. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rice. Lewandowski. Threads one in. Picked out. And Messi! And Oh, it's fallen loose!
Ampun.
Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, right place, right time. Son Heung-min receives it in a good position here. That's a little off target. And it's Valverde. Out to the right.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So chance for a shot! And one more try! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 56.
And the keeper beats it away. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got the beat. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And again. And that's off target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
So there's going to be another change
Será
here.
sustituido
Yeah,
por
there's going to be a
el
significant
dorsal
change of
9.
approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice interception, well timed. And he's found a chance! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson. Some really good ball movement. And here's Salamakers. Knocks it out wide. Swept in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now that's a lovely exchange. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Off the post. And it's bounced out off the woodwork.
Ampun.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Donnarumma. Valverde. It's an imaginative pass. Just 5 minutes left. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Oh, they could be caught out here. Foden. Foden! Keeper always had the measure of that. Alexander-Arnold. Muller. For Valverde. Valverde. Good purposeful running this. And he's in on goal. Great chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.